Is that I talk about them regularly, and that's not true.
None of their names come out of my mouth unless you bring it up.
Exactly. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is you trying to make it seem like I have issue with men that no, it's the issue is with you.
Trish, unless you have another Ken tucked away and you're prepared for him to walk away, I would suggest you start being honest with this man. Seems like to me Trish was misplaced. She shouldn't have been building bonds with the women of Love and Marriage Huntsville. She should have been building bonds with the men. In their situation play out on this last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the only thing that I can think of is this is why they tell you not to shack. This is why also you shouldn't date a married man or woman. Trish has been playing this game with Ken, saying that she can't open up because of her marriage, saying that she was so, abused, emotionally drained from Marques. Playing mind tricks with this man, trying to make him feel like he's crazy when he's not. I cannot stand it when you ask a question to a person and they know they're guilty. You know they're guilty. You just need to hear it and to play mental gymnastics with you. I understand why Ken is upset, but I also don't understand why Ken even took this situation serious from the get-go. He said towards the end, I can leave and be good. I can leave and rebuild. I will be fine. Will you? People began to speak in a manner and tone that Ken did with Trish tonight on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're ready to go, and they mean every word. So I don't know why Trish is playing these games for the cameras. I don't know why she's trying to save face for us. But girl, you better go get your man. You made the mistake of putting him on this platform for all of these women in Alabama and across the world to see. And when that woman showed you hesitation from the start, you should have had your antennas up. And I wouldn't be surprised if the conversations between Trish and Ken was that of Trish being afraid of being a single mother. Just trying to put logic to this now because their whole situation don't make sense to me. But I wouldn't be surprised if that came up. And that's the reason why Ken felt so inclined to be there, to stick it out and to be there for the children. It makes sense why he's been fighting so hard on this Marques situation. The thing about a manipulative, narcissistic person is that even though they may not be competent and basic life skills, make up for it in other ways, such as being deceitful, lying, trying to make you seem crazy when they're the crazy one. Trish, in my opinion, is not a great liar, but she's great at manipulating the situation, especially when she's uncomfortable or if the conversation is too big or grand for her to have. Speaking of too grand and too big to have, child, Destiny worked my nerves. Destiny, why are you dating everybody's son? Why is everybody on this show acting like that shit is normal? Destiny Payton was a man doing this on this show. It would be outrage. Now it makes sense why Kimmy is all in Destiny's business now. Because, she dated Jalen. Now I'm about to get hot. Because no way in fuck Destiny thought that she was going to be able to flirt with whomever she wanted to around this man's mama and it wasn't going to get back to him. The sisters got to Lance about Destiny and told him to pump his brakes. She always talking about emotional intelligence and people being able to be grown and have grown women and men conversation. You sat on national TV. You got mad at this man because he brushed past you. He was very cold. Kimmy pointed it out. Kimmy also called out the fact that you was giving googly eyes to other men in front of this man, his mama rather. Finally pull him to the side and tell him that he could have pulled you to the side to have a private conversation. He telling us that she was showing him how it's done, pretty much trying to school him, and I think that's why she like these young guys messing with people's kids, is because she feel like she can raise them, which is weird. Way you going to try to school this man about having private conversations on camera as the camera film is rolling, right? This is not how Taurus women get down. I had to throw that out there because I'm a Taurus, but this brings me back to what Mel said a while back about Destiny when she was questioning about Martell and Destiny. She said she don't know what the fuck Destiny do. Destiny is never going to beat those allegations in my book. Then with this show with these people, Destiny, Letitia, Marceau, Maurice, Kimmy, they really think because they're OGs of Love and Marriage Huntsville that they get to shit on people, make them feel small, make them feel like they need them. Comment that Destiny made about Melody separating herself from the group. Get this right. She invited y'all on a trip. Y'all hated it. Y'all complained the whole time, even talked about it on social media as the show was airing. Although you was slick trying to apologize to her, made that trip hell. You tried to anyways. Every event you guys hosted, you invited MARTELL HOLT, but Melody was still to show up, be quiet, and enjoy the event and ignore him, right? Even though she was uncomfortable. But that didn't matter because you guys needed your scene film. He still shows up to work. Marques and Kimmy tried to team up on her because of her opinions about him drinking and driving. Got all this smoking. We know it's not just coming from the Marques situation. It's also coming from y'all talking about Melody to her. Nobody tell me anything differently. And now you're concerned that she's wanting to separate herself from you guys and just show up and work. What's sad is you're portraying yourself to be in therapy, but you're not applying any of the tools that your therapist, this supposed therapist, is teaching you. Sad is most of you all have been in jail. What's sad is you can't go a scene without mentioning Sonny and Moses. That is at your big ass age, you have separation anxiety from people you consider friends. That is, you won't even allow two grown ass women, Letitia Scott and Sonny Meeks, have a simple conversation at an event that you're hosting. What's best for her is separating herself from y'all and leaving when she feel like she's gonna lose control. That's like the most mature thing a person can do. In my opinion, what Mel is doing is what's best for Mel. Sometimes, Destiny, people show up to work and they just want to work. They want to have to kiss ass. They don't want to have to say good morning. They just want to work. And that doesn't make her sad. I never hear them say all of this when Letitia is storming out on scene. I never hear the sad word or she's just so standoffish and she don't like to talk to nobody and she thinks she's high and mighty and better than everybody. I never hear those talking points when Kimmy don't want to talk about her shit with Maurice. Did you or did you not just storm out of your own event twice? Seemed like you worried about the wrong thing, sweetheart. Wasn't for Mel, your ass wouldn't even be here. So worry about that sad ass shit while you talking about what she say, Sonny is eating off of her, she need her wave or whatever. It seemed like you need them more than she needs you, because once she's gone, once the next season comes about, what are you going to talk about? Vince or Jalen or the ex-husband? No, you can't talk about him. What are you going to talk about?
Last time Sonny is invited to a group event. Everybody has witnessed how Destiny feel about her.
That's where Letitia had me fucked up. A minute. Isn't Destiny still in probationary period with Love and Marriage Huntsville? This is her second time coming on this show. Made somebody else her storyline. I want to give her grace. I'm going to be honest. She's given us a little bit more than she has in the past. We know about her business. Met her father, I believe, and she went into detail about her arrest, right? Destiny gets to go from platform to platform talking about Sonny. Can't respond because when she responds, it upsets Destiny's immature ass. For Sonny gotta go? Aren't you just sitting at the table with Martell and you stormed off? And unless his status has changed, I think he and Mel is the executive producers of Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? You can sit down with the executive producer of the show and have a conversation. Hell, you didn't even want to sit on camera and talk to your own damn cousin. Rest in peace, Kiki Jabbar. And he can date everybody's son at the same time. Side chick to Moses for 20-something years. And Sonny gotta go? And I forgot to say this. Everything stated on this video is my own thoughts and opinions and viewpoints contingent on this show and things that I've seen on social media. Kimmy has been labeled a side chick. Marceau's side chick is talking to Martell and Ariane on social media. And Tish situation isn't ideal, but y'all all in they damn business. Marceau trying to talk Marques into being a better father to his children when Marceau didn't even know that his child was allergic to peanuts. Can't let that go. And then you got Fletcher, who has been accused of some atrocious things. And y'all didn't throw the towel in with him. All the line with Destiny? I fucking guess. I guess that's what we're doing on Love and Marriage Huntsville, allowing the Scotts to run it down to the fucking ground, because that's exactly what's finna happen. Especially this one on the screen. She's the main culprit. The fact that these two people were calling Melody messy, answering questions in her green screen about Maurice and how she felt about him going to jail. About the conversations in their faces so they'll know what she's saying from her mouth. It's passive as we all expected it to be. In person that wanted to get violent with Neil. We are to believe that this is not messy of you to be sitting here talking about Martell's ex-wife, Melody Cherie Rogers, this back and forth, made up, fake ass outrage with Trish. No, the root is Martell. But we also know that there's some personal stuff going on between Trish and Mel now at this point. Thought that it was a great idea to have that conversation in front of Martell at a vow renewal service. Okay. No, that ain't messy at all. Not messy at all.
Hold on, I want to hear about this part about Melody and Trish. What happened?
Why would that be the biggest part for you?
I mean, because it's like too many people don't try to go.
Hey, Mel, I'm sorry you even have to deal with these idiots, because they're just idiots. Hell, that woman don't want you no more. She don't want you. She ain't thinking about you. Leave her the fuck alone. Martell is having this conversation with Maurice as Mel sit at a distance. I said to myself and on TikTok, what y'all think? But I felt like it was a foreshadowing moment. I saw Marques having a conversation with his future self, but it was Martell. You know what this scene was missing? Rose Forever. You already knew. Rose Forever. I have partnered with them and I am so happy about this collaboration. Guarantee you, the reason why Martell and Letitia can sit next to each other at that vow renewal services is because Martell showed up with some Rose Forevers for her. You want to get your Valentine's shopping out the way. I know some people like to make their personalized basket. This is the perfect gift. The roses won't die and they smell so great. Will not hurt you to go ahead and get it out the way now. And of course, I'm going to hook you up because Rose Forever hooked me up. Duh. The link will be in my description box and also in my comments shown on this screen. If you type TINK20, you will get a $20 discount on your purchase. Personally wanted the 36 roses for $229. Head on over to Rose Forever and tell them that I sent you. In this commentary, I decided to work from back to front with the Ken situation and work my way on down. Though Mel didn't say much during this last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, her name was brought up and everybody seen. A group of people that don't like her, y'all sure don't like it when she's minding her business, huh?